Skyblock content creators are trapped. It wasn't always like this. Back in the day, you'd see content creators left and right finding success elsewhere, like Tommy Innit or Tubbo. It looks so easy to become a Skyblock content creator. You browse YouTube and see money-making guides from smaller creators getting tens of thousands of views, so you decide to try it out yourself, and eventually you plateau. As time goes on, this plateau is getting lower and lower, and you want to be able to leave the niche, but now it doesn't seem possible. What has changed for this to happen, and why does it look like no one else is trying? Hello everyone, and welcome to this video about Skyblock content creation being a trap. I want to cover multiple questions in today's video. I have been given the opportunity to talk with a content creator who failed to leave Skyblock and someone who has tried to join, so we are able to see the full spectrum of what Skyblock content creation truly is like to join and leave. Skyblock content creation has a low barrier for entry. No matter what your skill sets are, you can figure out a way to get a hit or two. Everything that does well for newer creators are either guides or money-making methods. People no longer feel the need to watch Skyblock content for entertainment unless it's from an already well-known creator. You can look at the top creators and see that they don't need to post guides or money-making methods to have their videos perform well. This is because of how long they've been here. For newer creators, it is different. It's really hard to be able to break through on a separate content style. From time to time, you'll see that people are able to break through, and of course, this is very, very impressive. As a newer creator myself, I can't particularly speak on personal experiences, but I can say what I've seen. I've seen multiple creators whose whole thing is to make guides and money-making methods. They come and go so fast. The lifespan of these creators seems to be so small. But of course, for something that has a low barrier for entry and something that can perform well with a basically 100% success rate, there has to be drawbacks. Now, for those who watch the OG content creators, sit down and ask yourself if you truly watch these creators if they were to start making other content. There have been multiple failed attempts of trying to branch out, specifically with iKalazar. iKalazar is a curious case because he wanted to start doing variety content and kind of stray away from the whole Skyblock content scene. And if you know his story, you know that this choice was made for him. His community time and time again, before this situation happened, swore up and down they'd watch him for his personality and not for his gameplay. After all, who'd want to watch a subpar Iron Man player play daily? But when push came to shove, this didn't happen. His community basically abandoned him, but I'll have to talk to him personally about his opinions on everything. I'm locked. Are you ready?
Yeah, man. Answering question.
All right. Can you introduce yourself?
I'm Logan. I post Minecraft Skyblock videos. I don't know. You probably know me. Everyone's heard of me, to be honest.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Okay. Just to get this out of the way, why did you try to leave Skyblock in the first place?
They banned my ass. So I still think it was unfair. I had my girlfriend at the time over and had her play on my Minecraft account on a different profile, which means that all of my items in progress were separate to hers completely. And then after that happened, a couple days later, I get banned for what's known as boosting. Boosting means like you, via unfair means, gain progress on your account. So like, let's say if you're sleeping and you hire a friend to come over and they play for you while you're sleeping, that's an example of boosting. There's a lot, but that's one example. And so that's what I got flagged for.
Lovely. And so that led to your whole variety era.
Yeah, pretty much just that.
All right. And what different content types did you try to make?
Well, I mean, at the time, I still had the whole Skyblock audience, so I had some landing, but it doesn't transfer very well. It doesn't translate great. But realistically, I was kind of just chasing really two things. One, games that I know Skyblock players also tend to enjoy, like the small overlap that does exist, so Geometry Dash, Terraria, other forms of Minecraft maybe. And then I expanded from that to just whatever's popular, like Marvel Rivals, Fortnite, whatever.
And your whole Fortnite stuff didn't work out. I remember like you had 4 viewers at once on a Fortnite stream.
If you leave it up to me, I'd say none of it worked out. Nothing's ever worked for me besides Hypixel Skyblock.
It's truly a shame. What have you learned from this entire experience?
Some people are made for it and some people are not. It being like variety content, because people don't think about this. People just say, I want to be a YouTuber, I want to be a streamer. No, you want to be a variety YouTuber, a variety streamer. That's what you want. There's nothing more freeing on this planet right now regarding a job or whatever. Excuse my language. That's, you know, think of something better. You put your camera on yourself, you do whatever you want, you be entertaining, and that's how you make money. Like
Yeah.
that's the golden ticket.
What were the biggest struggles you faced while going through all of this?
Like trying to leave Skyblock.
Yeah.
Well, seeing your number go from 200 to 20 is not fun. First of all.
Yeah.
You lose all your income in doing so. There's a lot, right? It's at the end of the day, it's a big risk, I guess.
For sure.
But you know, I don't know. I think I did it kind of sloppily.
I just, I mean, yeah, I can see that. It's like you just lost all motivation to really do it.
Kind of. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like the way I see it, you know, the way I live my life, at least, it's a series of risks and a series of decisions that you make.
For sure.
And some of them are going to work, some of them aren't. You know, that's just the reality. Like the people that will make it just happened to make the right decisions, and it just happened to work out for them. And, you know, in another universe, it didn't work out for them, and they'd be somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's just natural selection at that point.
What led you back to Skyblock?
So, at some point, when you grow up a little bit, not like you, but like people, money is something that you need in life. And the answer is not money. I know it looks like I'm going down that track. And so people are forced to get a job, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've worked at Walmart for a total of about 2.5 years, split up into, you know, 2 different eras.
Mm-hmm.
And working sucks. You know, while it also sucks to not be as big of a creator as you think that you deserve to be, or that you will be one day. And while it, you know, while it also sucks that you're kind of stuck playing one game and it feels like more of a job, at the end of the day, it still is streaming. And streaming as a whole is something that millions of people yearn for every day. So, you know, sure, I can't have the best thing ever because I'm just not made for it. It's just, I want it to be me and it's not. And so the decision I have is, do I go and work a normal job like Walmart, or do I take what I already have?
Okay, the final and last question is, would you ever willingly try to do it again? Like try to go to variety ever?
Sure. The way I see it, Skyblock's not going anywhere good right now.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Is this, yeah, this shouldn't be super surprising. I mean, there's a good chance, maybe not a good chance, there's a chance, right? There's a chance that the game revives itself somehow, and a lot of people come back to the game, and it's sustainable for years and years to come.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also a chance that the game is no longer sustainable for years and years to come. And at that point, I have to make a choice. Do I play hardball again and try to switch to a different scene, or do I go and get a normal job? You know, it's just like getting laid off, basically, is what it is.
Yeah,
that's honestly, like, I'm a dumbass, don't get me wrong, like, I'm a full dumbass, but I do think in the future a lot, like, the incentive of making your content more personality based is that, in theory, in my opinion, it should make the transition to something else easier.
Yeah, I mean, that's really all I wrote down. I'm trying to think of, like, do you think it's the viewers that is causing this, or do you think this is common in other niches?
It exists everywhere. I'm not going to act like this is a Skyblock only issue.
For sure.
One of the best examples is a streamer named Soda Poppin', who he can be considered variety now, but his audience is mainly World of Warcraft, and they get mad if he's not playing it. So it always exists, but there is an argument to be made that with Skyblock, it is moderately or substantially worse than other games because of how much of an elitist, gate-kept game Skyblock is. It's very niche. It's become a very niche game. It used to be very broad. Now it's, yeah, the Tommy Innit Technoblade days are over. Now they've only got me.
Oh, yeah, you think it's going to be up to you?
No, I'm just saying, like, regarding non-guide, non-news, whatever, non-Mr. Beast style content, I'm waiting for people to stand beside me.
There's the whole interview. Thank you for taking your time out of making your first long form video to talk to me. I really appreciate that.
Oh my god, bro. I'm just... the 2 things I'll constantly advocate for: better admin communication and a more social game. But nah, here we are, bro. Here we fucking are.
During the interview, I forgot to ask him a question, so I DM'd him and asked it. I asked him if he felt like his community abandoned him or if the algorithm let him down, and he replied with, "My non-Skyblock videos were shown to the Skyblock audience, so a bit of both. Thank you, iKalazar, for your input." Now, what if the entire thing was flipped? What if someone found success outside of Skyblock and decided they want to try and join the Skyblock community? A YouTuber by the name of Jules used to make 100 days content and grew quite the following off of it. And when you sit back and ask the question, will my community follow me from regular Minecraft to a Minecraft server? Any logical person would assume yes. If this isn't the case, it seems like Skyblock is cursed. For some reason, no matter what, Skyblock content creation is meant for Skyblock only content creators. I sat down with Jules and talked about it for a little bit to get his opinion on this situation. My dumbass forgot to record the first minute and a half of it, but it was just him introducing himself and a little bit about where he got his start from.
Things happened and I blew up, but then YouTube turned into more of a job than an actual passion. And that's when, it really just started affecting me, basically.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I know, I see those videos all the time still, because, like, it does just seem like if you want to make it big in Minecraft, that's what you got to do. But the issue is like, it takes so long.
Yeah, and it's really draining as well, because it's, like I said, like, YouTube was always a passion. And when it, like, turns into a job, it really, like, affected my mental health. It sounds stupid because I literally made YouTube videos, but it's like when you get to that point where you're uploading videos and they're getting like 100k, when you have one video doing like that gets like 50k, you immediately I got so drawn to like statistics and like how the videos were doing that it was just really affecting me.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Why did you make the switch to Hypixel Skyblock specifically?
Because I've always been around in the Hypixel community. Like, I've been around here for a long time. Like I said, I used to make Blitz of Other Games in 2015, and I used to watch like a ton of YouTubers back then. I used to make Skyblock videos, obviously before the 100-day videos, which are privated.
Yeah.
And when I got so burnt out of the 100-day videos and I had uploaded like 15 of them, it was, like I said, it was really affecting me. So at that point, I said to myself, you know what? I'm just going to go back and treat YouTube as a passion rather than a job. And I decided to go back to Hypixel because I've always loved the Hypixel community. Like, I feel like the Hypixel community is so friendly. Like, I've made so many friends, and it's just overall a really good community, in my opinion.
Yeah. How much of an impact? It doesn't seem like it really impacted you at all, but how much of an impact did you take from going from like the 100,000 views to like 10?
You know what? It actually was better for me because, like I said before, when I was uploading 100-day videos, the statistics got really to my head, to the point where I was like getting affected if the video wasn't doing as well, as stupid as it sounds.
Yeah.
But when I came back to Skyblock, it was like it was no longer a job. It was just, I enjoy playing Skyblock. I like the Hypixel community. I'm going to upload videos. If they do well, they do well. If they don't do well, they don't. So now I like upload videos, and sometimes they do well. Sometimes they get like 10,000 views. My most recent video only got like 2,000 views, but that's fine to me because I just really enjoy Skyblock and I enjoy the community. So
yeah, that is really all that matters. Do you plan on staying?
I actually do. Because, I mean, I've already said about like 100 times by now, but I genuinely do enjoy Hypixel Skyblock. I think it's a fun game, and I definitely wouldn't want to go back to make 100-day videos. So
yeah. All right. So then what are your plans for when the game dies?
I actually haven't thought that far ahead, to be honest. I'm hoping that doesn't happen for a while, but if that does happen, I don't even know. It's hard to say because that could be years from now. Hypixel Skyblock may have a big comeback. You never know. I don't actually know. Yeah,
there's been like so much talk among all these freaking YouTubers of like, it's getting bad. Like,
yeah,
I'm like half tempted to just leave and not make Skyblock videos, like go to a different niche, but I don't know, because Skyblock has always been that thing for me. It's like I've been playing since it came out.
Yeah, same. I literally made my profile on the day Skyblock came out, so it's like I've been around for a while. Yeah. And I agree. It's like, it is kind of weird how I went from, everyone's trying to get away from Skyblock, and I got away from the 100 days to get to Skyblock.
Yeah, it's just like the niche, I feel like is very not saturated, but I think like the issue is a lot of the viewer base don't like watching meta content. So like guides, they'll only watch like guides and money making methods. And so like,
yeah, that's true.
Unless it's like a huge YouTuber, they're not going to be watching content for entertainment, which is...
No, I do agree with that. It does suck when you like spend ages working on a video and it doesn't do well, but then like some money making like method video that was just clickbait gets like 10 times the views. But
Yeah.
that's kind of how it is a lot of the times.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, that's really all. Thank you so much for sitting down and giving us insight on where you're coming from. It's very valuable for this video.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you for including me.
Yeah, you have a good one.
You too.
Thank you, Jules, for talking with me. Another huge issue is that Skyblock content thrives when it's something negative. If you make a video on how the game is going to die, if it's well made, it's almost 100% likely to do well. Multiple of these videos have popped up from multiple different creators who are smaller. Yes, the game is dying, but do we really need a 20th video on how Skyblock is going to die in a year? As player counts continue to dwindle, more and more of the player base become those who are die-hard Skyblock fans. This game takes a massive time investment and dedication, and if a significant chunk of your viewers on YouTube are people that would rather watch their 10th money-making guide today or laugh at a streamer who can't finish the dojo challenge for the life of them, how can you expect to get traction on a video playing whatever the variety game of the month is? The YouTube algorithm will push videos to subscribers first to gauge how good your video is and if it's worthy of a larger audience. And when you suddenly switch out of the Skyblock niche, this video gets recommended to the exact wrong group of people. Your video tanks. The majority of your subs are now dead. Something that's important to talk about is motivation. Seeing your videos start underperforming is probably the worst feeling you can have as a YouTuber, aside from other things. A great way to avoid tanking your main channel is starting a new one. This is exactly what Modcraft did. Out of all of the cases for leaving Skyblock, Modcraft's is the smartest. He started a new channel called Do and made 100 days content on it, and they did pretty well. One got 560k views, but the other two are unlisted. Thankfully, since me and Modcraft are so tight, he showed two which were also meta Minecraft videos that did decent. Occasionally, you'll see regular Skyblock YouTubers try and post something different. An example of this is 30virus making a video about meeting his YouTuber friends IRL. It got 60k views, which isn't bad by any means, but compared to his other videos, it isn't the best. I assume that a lot of Skyblock YouTubers are worried about their statistics declining, so they don't even feel like they should try to leave. And this is understandable. Looking at previous trends, your videos won't do well. But if you're stuck in a niche, why not try to make the most out of it? The entire point of this video isn't to make people scared of trying to start Skyblock content creation. It's to try and raise awareness of issues inside of it. With every niche, there's going to be issues that will arise when you start gaining traction in them. And not being able to leave a niche is not a Skyblock specific problem. The number one issue I find with Skyblock content is the lack of diversity when it comes to the types of content. This could be caused by creators wanting to stay in their comfort zone when it comes to content creation and making things they know will do well. Or this could be caused by the fact that it is really difficult to make a unique video on Skyblock when the content that is readily available to make has been the same since the game came out. You'll find this all the time in Skyblock. People quote unquote max the game, then can't really make content, but then boom, an update comes out, then rinse and repeat. I remember a few years ago where the lack of updates were so bad, all Skyblock creators entered a content drought. So why can't we do anything to fix this? We shouldn't just allow ourselves to sit here content with how our content is currently doing when there's so much more we could be doing with it. Content creation is all about creativity, so we should be trying to push the creativity coming from these videos instead of sitting comfortably with what we have. After all, the backbone of games like Skyblock is the community. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked, please make sure to like and subscribe. It means the absolute world to me, and I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers soon, and you guys can make that possible. I also stream semi-occasionally, so if you want to see more of me, my Twitch is also linked in the description, and the number one spot to get notified for my streams is my Discord, which is also conveniently linked in the description, so while you're down there, might as well join. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and this was By Lucid.